All right, so guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 80 So today, guys, we are live to discuss about the World Cup squads. Now, the World Cup squads have already been out. I know a lot of nations did theirs in separate days. I wanted to do mine all in the same video just to make things fair, rather than making so many videos. The only reason I did the US individually is because it's my own national team and so forth. So, like I said, we'll be going on there. All the squads are out, so we'll be getting into those in a bit. But yeah, like I said, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So let me just go ahead and tell people that I'm live real quick, so we can get more of you guys to join and so forth. So let me go ahead and get started there. So we're gonna be using the Wikipedia page. FIFA also done their thing, but I don't really like how FIFA done theirs, so we'll just use the thing here. So let me read some of your comments before we begin. So Sebastian says W, Ranks talks about what says huge W. Better Quebec says what's up, and Saval says Norway's better than USA. Honestly, Norway's probably better than us right now. Let's be real. They're probably better. So, like I said, guys, hello to everyone. So, hello, Austin Beal. Thank you for joining. So let me go ahead and let me tell people live real quick. Give me like around 2 minutes, and then we'll get started. There will be timestamp description below, as always. And are we gonna do it for every national team? I think I might do for every national team. I might. So I might potentially do. I also did release 2 videos, so check those videos out. Obviously after the stream. But yeah, let me go ahead and just start here. Okay. So every national team, comment on the ones you know. And I mean, we got to do for everyone. I mean, we got to do it for every national team. Everyone's in the World Cup. So obviously, be some national teams I don't know as well, but I know some. I know players from every national team. So but yeah, we're gonna do every national team. But I probably will spend more time on the ones I actually know. I think we'll do that instead. BLE says hello, Rank, and hello, BLE. Okay, I think that's enough reading comments. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with the first squad we have here from the Wikipedia page. So let me go ahead and share my screen. So let's do the Ecuador one. So let's go ahead and read all the names. So let's see. We have let me actually put so what minute we're starting at 3 minutes. Let's say 3 minutes. Ecuador. Okay, so we got Hernan Galiniz, Felix Torres, Hinsepe. Yeah, I know this guy plays at Bayer Leverkusen, he's a very young player. Robert Abreladu, Jose Cefuentes, William Pacheco, Esteban Villan, I know him. Carlos Grizzo, Presedo, Ibarra, Estrada, I think I've heard of him before. Ramirez, Enner Valencia, I know him. He's our captain. Their top goal scorer as well. Javier Renga, Angel Mena, Saramito, Presedo, Palacios, Gonzalo Plata. Hey, Gonzalo Plata, man, great player. Plays of Valladolid, Sebas Mendez, Alan Franco, Alexander Dominguez, Moises Caicedo. Look out for this guy. He could have a breakout World Cup, guys. Dushkov Risco, Jackson Porzo, Kevin Rodriguez. So that's all of the players here, guys. So before we move on to the next national team, do you guys have any thoughts on Ecuador? I'll let you guys give some thoughts on Ecuador if you have any. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and move on. So I'm going to allow you guys to comment. We do have one comment regarding Ecuador. We have the comment from Rank says, all the fuzz they made about Brian Castillo, and he didn't even make the squad, lol. Man. Yeah, Brian Castillo. Okay. It seems like you guys don't have any further comments, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the next national team. So I think we're going to go ahead and move on. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on, guys. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so next we have is Netherlands here. Okay, wait, actually, one more thing before we move on. Kevin Rodriguez plays a striker at the Ecuadorian second division. Ooh. Hello, Matt. Thank you for joining. Let's go to the Netherlands squad, okay, guys? So Netherlands, we're at 5 minutes, let's say. By the way, I don't want to spend too much time on each national team squad because we're going to be here all day, and I want to try to wrap the stream up right then around an hour or so. So that's kind of the plan. Okay. So our goalkeepers, we have Arenko, Pasavir, Jurian Timber, Matthias de Lid, Virgil van Dijk, Nathan Ake, Stepan de Vrij, Steven Bergwijn, Cody Gakpo, Luke de Jong, Memphis Depay, Steven Berghaus, Noah Lang, Justin Bilho, Klaassen, Darun, Malasia, Dilly Blin, Janssen, Weghorst, Coop Myers, Frankie de Jong, Dumfries, Noprod, Kenneth Taylor, Javi Simmons, and Jeremy Frimpong. So let me just say right off the bat, guys, some shocking exclusions are there is no, obviously there's no Cillessen. There's also no Van de Beek. There is no Gravenberch. I think these three players have been omitted. Obviously, we also know Wijnaldum is omitted, but obviously it was already because of injury. But yeah, I think that's about it. Any other big omissions, I don't think I know of anymore. So as I said, crazy, man. So yeah, let me read some of your comments. Hello, Kubo. Nice to see you here. Rank Talks will says no Cillessen, shocking for the Netherlands, to be honest. Golf Club is much better than the world. Oh man. How are you feeling about Argentina's group? Rank Talks football. No Gravenberch. Yeah, no Gravenberch is shocking. I'm very surprised there's no Gravenberch. Very surprised. Not gonna lie. Okay. No, Javi Simmons. It's too early for him to go to World Cup. I mean, to be fair, Javi Simmons has been great for PSV this season. It's been great. He's been great. So, I do realize he's also a new player. Like, no Partizan got a cap. Frimpong as well. Javi Simmons as well. Netherlands have a good squad. Oh, yeah, of course they do. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to Qatar. So, Qatar, what minute are we on? We're on the 7:30, right? Qatar. Okay, let's look at Qatar players, okay, guys? So we got Saad Al-Shib, Roro, Hassan, Waid, Salman, Atam, Al-Hadrin, Esadillah. I'm probably butchering a lot of these players, just so you guys know. Montara, Al-Haidos. I know this guy, Hassan Al-Haidos. I remember him, man. I cannot believe it, man. Just one quick thing on him real quick. He missed that penalty against USA, man. Oh, man, I remember him. Anyways, Akram Afif, very good player. I think he's going to be their best player this World Cup, in my opinion. Budaf, Kader, Ahmed, Aroui, Mukawi, Mohammed, Munar Almaz, Ali is also very good. Keep an eye upon him. Salmin Al-Hajri, Yusuf Hassan, Michel Bashram, Madbou, Hadremi, Gabir, and Michel. Okay, so do you guys have any thoughts on Qatar before we move on, guys? So let me read some more comments. Okay. Bila group should be fairly easy, but every knockout game will be hard. Yeah, that's probably true, but no worries. Good luck to you. Kubo, let me just say this right now. If Luke de Jong actually manages to help Netherlands win their first World Cup, because remember, guys, Netherlands have not won a World Cup before. If he manages to help them win their very first World Cup, we're going to have a very interesting conversation about Luke de Jong. We're going to have a very interesting conversation. MP7 games, what's good? Rank, I would expect Argentina to struggle versus Mexico and Paul, but they'll still get the job done. Oh, yeah. I mean, do you guys have any thoughts on the Qatar squad before we move on? Because this squad, it looks pretty decent. It doesn't look that bad. Qatar will beat Ecuador day one, trust me. Ooh, you got Qatar to beat. I got a draw personally for me for the opening game, but that's not a bad shout. So, any other thoughts before we move on to Senegal? Okay, let's see. I keep getting Hassan Al-Haidos stickers on my sticker album. I, as a person who lives and kind of watches the Qatar national, Bassem Aroui, Almoz, Afif, Hassan Al-Haidos are the main guys. Ooh, I got 1-0 Ecuador. All right, make sure you guys check out my World Cup predictions, match day 1 predictions. I already did this video. I did it like late last night, so check the video out. Okay, we're gonna go into Senegal, guys. We're gonna go into Senegal. So Senegal, I'm gonna start at the 10th minute. So I'll just wait for the few seconds to elapse. Here we go, 10 minutes in. Okay. So let's go look at the squad. So we got Edward Mendy, Jacobs, Koulibaly, Diallo, Idrissa Gueye, Napolis Mendy, Yusuf Sabala, Kiyata. And I think Kiyata is kind of underrated, to be honest. India, Sadio Mane, Mendy, Cisse, Papagay, Naeem Diate. Ooh, this is good. Petsis is decent. Papa Marsar is good. Ishmael Assar, Diadu, Dieng, Dia, Foda Ballatore. I know this guy from AC Milan. Sene Dieng, Mamadou Liom, Nicholas Jackson, and Alfred Gomez. I mean, look at this, guys. Only one player has not made his cap before the World Cup, so Nicholas Jackson. I, as a person who lives near Qatar, already knows that low. Beto Kabet says 2-1 Qatar. Matt Jones says agree with FB7 Games. Doga Football Channel says, hey, Arpon. Yeah, thank you for joining, Doug. Check out his channel, guys. Check out his channel as well. Mass Channel says Ariz, Ali are the standout players. Oh, yeah, for sure. I, as a person who lives near UE, thinks that they'll go downhill. Hello, Doug. Good squad for Senegal. I, as a person who lives near Iraq, saw their embarrassed defeat to Mexico. Lol. Okay. Do you guys have any thoughts on the Senegal squad before we move on? Because this squad looks great, man. I mean, this looks amazing. I like a lot of the players. There's a lot of underrated players that people should know. Like I think Cisse is decent. Papagay is good. Ciace, Diate, like obviously don't get me wrong. Mane and Koulibaly are the standout. Mendy is probably the 3 standout names, but there are other players that are also good on this team too. It's not just like what's the word called again? Just these 3. So yeah, as I said, guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and move on to Group B, guys. Shall we? Okay. Let's go and move on to Group B. Diallo is good. Yeah, Diallo is also good too. Okay. Let's go to Group B, guys. Let's go to Group B. I got one last thing before we move on. If Senegal gets grouped, is it a failure? It depends on the circumstance. Like, it depends how close. I would still say yes in some ways because this group is significantly easier than last World Cup. So I would say for now, yes, I would say it would be kind of a failure. But then again, Ecuador is a good team. So let's just put it this way. If they allow Qatar to advance, then yes, I'll say it's a failure because they cannot allow that to happen, with all due respect. But they cannot. But now, if Ecuador advance, then maybe we can alter. But I still think it's bad either way. I think it's probably more worse if they allow Qatar than what's it called? Ecuador. Because I believe they play Ecuador in the final match of the World Cup. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on to Group B, guys. We're going to move on to England. Okay. So which minute are we on? We're on the 13th minute. So England. And so Matt's an England fan. Could probably give us more thoughts here. So anyways, let's go to England, guys. So we got Pickford, Walker, Shaw, Declan Rice, Stones, Maguire, Grealish, Henderson, Kane, Sterling, Rashford, Trippier, Nick Pope, Calvin Phillips, Eric Dyer, Connor Cody, Bukayo Saka, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mason Mount, Phil Foden, Ben White, Jude Bellingham, Aaron Ramsdale, Callum Wilson, James Maddison, and Conor Gallagher. Let me just say this right now. This England squad looks pretty good. But there are some standout omissions. Like, I think Tomori being left out is a great big omission. Like, Southgate, what does Tomori have to do? Does Tomori have to play in England for you to be selected? And it's almost seeming like Tomori playing at AC Milan is actually hindering his international chances. Another shocking omission is that there is no Sancho. I think that's a very big omission. Another big omission is that there's no, obviously, Reece James, but, he was injured, so you can't really do much about that. But yeah, Gallagher shouldn't be there. I don't think, let me tell you the players that shouldn't be there. I don't think Gallagher should be there. I don't think Tomori should be. I mean, I don't think Eric Dyer should be there. He shouldn't be in the squad, in my opinion. And yeah, I would say those 2 players, to be honest. So, yeah, I mean, I can't believe it, man. You left out Tammy Abraham. You left out Tomori, and you also left out James Ward-Prowse. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Very, very interesting squad. But for the most part, it's generally pretty good. But I think Tomori has been the standout omission. So I think that one was a bit of a robbery. Like, how did Tomori not get in the squad, man? How? If RG beat Mexico means Ecuador is better than Mexico. Ecuador tied Iraq, who Mexico beat 4-0. Depends how they get out. Yeah, that's also what I'm kind of saying too. Like, if they get out, like, let's say, like, put up a very valiant effort, then I wouldn't really say it's a failure. But if they're not competitive, then I would say so, yeah. That's the thing. Okay. Can't wait for it to smash UAE. it would be worse if they let Qatar go through. Senegal and Portugal is Qatar could play surprisingly well. I know that's true, but I still believe that Ecuador is still like I still believe Ecuador and Senegal are miles better than Qatar. Qatar, I don't think will be as bad as people say I don't think Qatar will be that bad this World Cup, but I don't think they'll be that good either. We'll finally beat them. If we don't, we'll injure them. Now you ain't. Don't. Good squad by Gallagher is not good enough. Injure them to the World Cup. Target number 1, Messi. Tomori should switch to Canada. I believe it's too late. I think Tomori should have. I think it's too late for Tomori. He's already got capitalized, I believe. No, it's wouldn't know. No, it's already that well. Eric Dyer has been good for Spurs this season. I mean, I don't know, man. I still think there are better options than Dyer, and I still think like Tomori would be a way better inclusion than Dyer, in my opinion. So, yeah. See, and I know a lot of people are talking about Maguire, and I understand, but let's be real, guys. Maguire has been good for England. Okay. So, like, and let's be real, Southgate was never going to drop Maguire. He was never going to do it. So, yeah. Fridge is there. Ivan Toney. Thank you for mentioning rank. I forgot about Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney should be in the squad. Ivan Toney should be in the squad. Why is he not in the squad, man? And did you just see what Ivan Toney did after he got left out by the England squad? Look what he did against Manchester City. He scored a brace at the Etihad. He also won in the game. Guys, Ivan Toney, man. Yeah, man. Mass Johnson says England short at the back, apart from the right. Also short CM depth behind Rice and Bellingham. I didn't want Ward Prowse. Qatar will be third. Okay, why is my thing not working? Okay, there we go. Bethel Kabed. Is there any good English Crystal Palace players? Dyer was good for England, and the Euros had 16 World Cups tonight. It's 2018. Matt, what do you think? Are you okay with Eric Dyer being included? Because obviously Matt knows England the most of everyone here, I believe. So, I believe he knows his national team the most. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move on. I think we spent enough time on England. I think we spent enough time in England. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to Iran, guys. So, let's go ahead and move on to Iran. So, 17-30. Okay, so let's start. We'll go with Iran. So, obviously, I don't know these players that well, but I'll still talk about them. So, we have Birnbrin. I'm probably butchering his name. Mohamed Remy. He's good. Plays at Dynamo Zagreb. I like that guy. Hachseve, the captain. Kozri. Mohammedi. Izilto. Jahak Bakash is very good. I like him. Pogani. Meditaremi, obviously a standout name. Karim Asri. Arimi. Niazand. Kanagdin. Man, these names are hard to pronounce. Godos. Chesme. Tarubi. Godis. Karimi. Hosseini. Azmoun. Norelini. Abzidi. Rezeni. Man, I'm butchering these names really badly. Do apologize, man. Rez, Ainen, Hassan, and Jalil. So I'm looking at this Iran team. Obviously, it's very difficult to pronounce a lot of the names, but regardless, man, they have a good team. A lot of the players are obviously local based. Azmoun being back is a huge positive. He's been one of their best players. Then Taremi as well. And actually, would you believe this, guys? I didn't actually know this. Azmoun has actually scored more goals than Taremi for the national team, which is really interesting. But yeah, I mean, this Iran squad looks pretty good. Obviously, I don't know who the big omissions are. And one fun fact about them, guys, is that 25 players got called up, not 26. So that's very interesting. And so forth. So, yeah. Let me see what you guys say about Iran in the comments. Lol, this is why England's finishing fourth. Oh, come on. If England finished bottom of this group, I'm going to be I'll be very surprised. I'll be very bad. And Southgate's definitely going to lose his job at that point. Only reason he was good in Euro 2016 was only because of free kick. Matt Jones says Maguire works well as Stones. White is the only other convincing center back. Maguire is half convincing. Iran is down fourth. I think Nohani is the best player. No reason why he's definitely not in this club. Eric Dyer is not the safest pick, and also his main position is where Stones would be. Matt Jones, good to have Iran. Good for Iran to have Azmoun back. Iran will put a fight, I'm sure of it. At some games, when did Iran not have Azmoun? Beta Kobat says Iran has too many distractions politically right now, but Carlos Queiroz won't allow goals to be scored in his team, so Iran second. Every 7 games, Azmoun has been existing longer for is been existing for longer than for Iran, and Azmoun plays games against the minnows while Turkey doesn't have much. England 0, Iran 1. I'll give it to Iran's midfield. It is underrated. Yeah, Iran midfield. I think people should talk about their midfield more because I think Godos is a good player. I'm looking at other players like Turbi as well. And so, like I said, guys, it's not just like I feel like when people talk about Iran, they're just only thinking about they're only just thinking about Taremi and Azmoun. But there are other really good players in the team. I think Moharami is good. I think Haj Safei is good. And obviously Godos, I think, is good as well. And Jakan Bash. So it's not just about those like particular 2 players. Obviously, they're very good. I'm not saying they're not, but you know, there are other players that we should talk about in this team more. The only criticism I have with Iran is that they don't have enough youth. There's not enough like young players. Like a lot of the players are very experienced, which is not bad, but it's also not very good because I think they have the oldest squad in this group compared to everyone else. So that could be a hindering for them. And the only young player they have is this guy, 24 years old. So yeah, goalkeeper's good. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think he saved Ronaldo's penalty in the last World Cup. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he did. So you guys can let me know if I'm wrong, but I believe he did. Okay, let's go on to the USA, man. Oh boy, the USA. Where do we even begin with this team? Okay, let's start with let's go. I already went through the USA squad, so I'm going to go ahead and do this again. So yeah, Matt Turner, Dest, Zimmerman, Adams, Robinson, Yunus Musa, Gio Reyna, McKennie, Jesus Ferreira, Christian Pulisic, Brendan Aronson. Okay, at least Aaron Long is not from the first 11, so that would mean that he may not start. Ethan Horvath, Tim Ream, Luca De La Torre, Aaron Long, Jordan Morse, Roldan, Shaq Moore, Haji Wright, Cameron Carter-Vickers, Timothy Weah, DeAndre Yedlin, Kellen Acosta, Josh Sargent, St. Johnson, and Joe Scally. So that is the USA squad, guys. For the most part, I'm happy. I'm not gonna say very happy because there are some players that should be there, like John Brooks should be there. Obviously Pepe should be there. I believe. Who else should be there? Who else should be there? Trying to think of the top of my head. I'm trying to think of the other players off the top of my head who should be there. I would like to see Conrad, to be honest. I knew he wasn't gonna get called up, to be fair. But yeah, Pepe and Sabatu. Sabatu should have been there. Sabatu, man. So yeah. But yeah, I mean Haji Wright, man. Haji Wright. Plays in Antal Sapor. That's a Turkish club, by the way. He's been good for them this season. But yeah, why did Haji Wright get called up, man? Look how many caps he's got. He's only got 3 caps and he's still making the squad, man. It's ridiculous, man. So yeah, let me read some of your comments. Okay, Noor Harlani. He's bad. Nah, I don't think so. The goalkeeper's good. He literally destroyed Lebanon's Iraq Syria midfielder in qualifiers low. He did. That was not the real Iraq. Amin Hussein was not starting, I think. Wow, you pronounced this easily. Why you couldn't pronounce single Iranian player? Come on, I was able to pronounce. I think I pronounced Taremi and Azmoun correctly. So he is American. Now Long might start a list. I just don't order him. I know, but I'm speaking as generally speaking, you don't really. I mean, I guess you're right. We could see it happen, but at least it's not on the first. At least I think there's more of a. I don't know, man. We'll see. I guess we'll see. I just hope he doesn't start. Haji Wright. Haji Wright is a god. Don't sleep. In my opinion, AD should be coach. He guided Iraq to a World Cup. People call Pepe leaving is a mistake. Big mistake, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I agree. I think that's a big mistake, and I think we're gonna really miss these two. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on, guys. Do you guys have any other thoughts before we move on? He's already kind of did my USA video, so you guys can check that video out. So I'm not gonna go into more in depth on that one. So let's go ahead and move on, shall we? Let's look at the Wales squad. Okay, so Wales. Oh, by the way, guys, is the lighting perfect? Because I can turn my lights on if this is dark, but I think it's fine. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on. So we have our Wales squad here. So we have Hennessy there, Chris Gunter, Nico Williams, Ben Davis, Chris MFM, Joe Rodon, Joe Allen, Harry Wilson, Brandon Johnson, Aaron Ramsey, Gareth Bale, Danny Ward, Kiefer Moore, Connor Roberts, Ethan Ampadu, Joe Morel, Tom Lockyer, Johnny Williams, Mark Harris, Dan James, Adam Davis, Sorba Thompson, Dylan Levitt, Ben Kabongo, Ruben Caldwell, Matthew Smith. So, like I said, guys, a lot of very interesting players, a lot of championship based players, as you guys can see. But yeah, I mean, for Wales, man, this squad looks decent. Obviously, the standout player is obviously Gareth Bale. Aaron Ramsey is also still good. I think Brennan Johnson is good as well. Plays the Premier League. Ben Davis is decent. Hennessy is good. But yeah, I mean, this Wales team doesn't look that good. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but at least by name wise, it doesn't look that great. But as we all know, guys, international football, it's more about how you get the team to play together rather than the names. And so that's the important thing. But yeah, I mean, I think for Wales, man, let's just see what they can do. Do you guys have any thoughts before we move on? Okay. Imagine Jesus for our scores against England. Oh my goodness. Rank, if that happens, that'll be crazy, man. That'll be crazy. But it ain't happening. It ain't happening, man. Every 7 games. Let's move on to Wales. I like what you did there, man. I like what you did there. It's not really that big of a mistake if Jesus for plays trash, but Way is a false 9. Yeah, that's true. But unfortunately, we haven't really seen Way play as a striker for the USA, which is unfortunate. But yeah. USA first in Group B with 5 points. Wales on my street, so I think they have good luck to finish first. Wales seems kind of low quality, not going to lie. Pookie says, I'm here at B7 Game. Hello. What's good, Pookie? A new subscriber. Welcome to the world of 8744. Danny Ward's in amazing form. Oh, yeah, Danny Ward. I just realized. Oh, yeah, he's in the squad. I was about to say he's not in the squad. That'd be pretty shocking. But yeah, you know, Danny Ward actually could start over Hennessy, but I still think Hennessy's better, in my opinion. Pookie really at B7 lol. Wales will finish first. Okay, so a lot of you guys are actually thinking Wales will finish top of the group, which is going to be very interesting. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and move on, guys. To Group C. So, wow, it's already been like 27 minutes, and we've only got through 8 national team groups. Dang. Argentina, man. Look at this Argentina squad, man. Who's made this super team? Okay, actually, yeah, never mind. Okay, let's look at the squad. So they have Armani, Jan Foy, Tagliafico, Montiel, Paredes, Pizzella, DePaul, Acuna, Julian Alvarez, Lionel Messi, Angel Di Maria, Rulli, Christian Romero, Palacios, Nicolas Gonzalez, Joaquin Carrera, Papu Gomez, Guido Rodriguez, Nicolas Otamendi, Alice McAllister. Ooh, interesting inclusion. Paulo Dybala, Lautaro Martinez, Emilio Martinez, Enzo Fernandez, Lozano Martinez, Noel Molina. Okay, first of all, one thing I'm going to say this right now. Why is there so many Martinezes in this club? National team. Like, there's so many Martinez. But anyways, besides that, yeah, I mean, this is going to be interesting. I like this Argentina squad. I think for the most part, there's no big exclusions other than Lo Celso. I think he's probably the big exclusion. Obviously, we obviously know he got injured, so he wasn't going to make the squad anyway. But yeah, I mean, for Argentina, man, this looks really good. Obviously, Rank, you're an Argentina fan, so I want you to hear your thoughts and comments before we move on. And yeah, oh yeah, Gio Simeone. I forgot about him. Gio Simeone, man, I forgot about him. He should be in the squad. But then again, I mean, who would you take him out for? Like, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Then Angel Carrera. I don't know, man. I don't think Angel Carrera has been that great. So, yeah. we called him by our first name, Lowell. Yeah. I mean, it figures. Obviously, with everyone's same last name, you would call by first name. But, I mean, it's just weird. I just thought it was interesting to bring up. It's not anything. I'm not hating on Martinez. It's a very interesting to bring up. So, yeah. All right. I know a lot of you guys have readings. I am looking through your comments, but I'm just let me go ahead and read it. Let's go ahead from the beginning. Okay, guys. So, Wales will finish. Wales third. Okay, Wales will get third. I think boycott Qatar. I think Wales fourth. To be honest, Ward just found his form. Sebastian, no. I got the USA fourth. USA first. Iran second. Wales and England. Ooh, interesting. Okay, a lot of migrant workers died for this, and you would like all their work for nothing. You do not know how good Wales is. They're on my street. This is already the worst World Cup. Come on, Sebastian. I know this World Cup is not exactly favorable, but let's wait until the World Cup ends, and then we'll make a decision whether this was a good World Cup or not. And El Correggio Simeone. Okay, I think I already. Okay, these people would just die in vain if they boycott the World Cup. To be honest, name a player for Wales that plays 90 minutes every week. Angel Carrera's trash. Simeone for Joaquin Carrera. To be honest, but I'm happy with the squad. Brennan Johnson. So He's more. How many goals are Argentina going to lose to UE? Lol. No comment. No comment. Nico Williams. Okay, let's go ahead and move on, shall we? Let's go to the Mexico squad. So Mexico. What minute are we at? Dang, we spent a lot of time on them. Actually, we didn't really spend a lot of time there. Mexico. Okay. So here's the Mexico squad, guys. We got Talavera, Nessa Araujo, Cesar Montes, Edson Alvarez, Joan Vasquez, Arteaga, Luis Rimo, Carlos Rodriguez, Raul Jimenez, Alex Vega. Alex Vega is good, man. I think this guy is a breakout. This guy could have a breakout World Cup. Rogelio Fenus Mori, Rodolfo Cota, Ochoa, Gutierrez, Moreno, Herrera Pineda, Guardado, Jorge Sanchez, Henry Martin, Will Antuna, Lozano, Gallardo, Chavez, and Alvarado and Calvin Alvarez. Interesting. So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the squad, man. There's some big exclusions. Like, why is Lainez not there? Why is Santiago Jimenez not there? And those are probably the two big exclusions. I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head. Maybe you guys know at the top of your head. But yeah, I mean, these two players, man, they should have been the squad, man. Should have been the squad. Obama Das Clans winning 11 Shalom. Hello. Pookie says no, Linus is stupid. I agree. Mine, Mexico third, but the Quebec says Linus should have been in it. Pookie, your country. No Santiago Jimenez. Mexico will be an easy win, as always. Sebastian, at least with this World Cup, has 32 teams, a 4-team group stage. Wait, Pookie was a Mexico fan. Linus is not on the roster. Pookie, I'm losing. I just love Mexico, though. Very lame, Pichu. Yo, Mexico finished fourth. Mexico need a Santiago Munez from goal. Mexico second. I got Mexico fourth. Right. Wait, you got Mexico finished bottom of the group? Oh my word! If that happens, man, that would be crazy. That would be absolutely insane. That will be absolutely insane if that happens. Let me just say this right now. Okay, because Poland and Saudi Arabia suck. Linus, I was surprised by being left out. Jimenez isn't a gamble. Yeah, Jimenez, man. Mexico will get second still to me, though. Well, we'll see, man. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, Mexico, man. Dang. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on to Poland, shall we? So, Poland. Okay, so Poland. What minute are we on? We're 32 minutes and 40 seconds. So, I was about to write Wales again. Poland, sorry. All right, let's look at the team they got here. So we got Wojciech Szczesny, Matikash, Jurczyk, Buteske, Bednarek, Bilic, Milik, Sismanke. Man, these names are hard to pronounce. Lewandowski, Kuric, Griski, Shrupski, Kemniski, Kluwer, Gillick, Zurski. I'm just going to pronounce, I think it would be easier just to pronounce their first names at this point, so I'm going to do the first name. Sebastian, Peter, Nicola, Camille, Kursik, Pitek, Perzik, Robert, Mikhail, sorry. So, I mean, looking at this Poland team, guys, they got some great players. A lot of the players play in the top 5 leagues. There's not any, players that, a lot of players, even the players that don't, there's not that many. But like I said with Poland, man, they always disappoint, man. I'm sorry. Poland is a very big letdown. So, I mean, they have got some good players. I like the likes of, I was like Szczesny. Oh, actually, I don't think Szczesny's not good, to be honest. I like Cash. I think it's good. Lewandowski is good. I like Gillick. I think Gillick's good. I also think this guy is underrated at Roma. Where is this guy? This guy is very underrated. Zelski could have a really good World Cup. He could be one of their best players. But let me ask you guys this question, because the bigger question I have for Lewandowski is this. Will you score this World Cup? Because I'm going to say this right now. If Lewandowski doesn't score this World Cup, even if Poland don't advance, I would still say that looks really bad. He has to score in this World Cup because this will probably be his last World Cup. Okay? I think this is going to be his last World Cup. So he needs to score in this World Cup. And I want you guys to let me know in the chat. Will he score in his last World Cup, potentially? Because that's all my expectations are for Lewandowski. I don't expect you guys to advance, but I expect you to at least score 1 goal in this World Cup. So let me read some of your comments, and we're going to go ahead and move on to Saudi Arabia. Okay. Mexico beat Iraq, and that is uncool. Watata be sacked to Mexico didn't make it out of the group. Mexico, Poland, Saudi Arabia all aren't great, so I think any of them will lose in the round of 16. 1, Argentina, Saudi 2, Mexico 3, Poland 4. Little Pichu. Mexico going through, but joined Saudi Arabia. Yes, Pichu, you'll get sacked. Low. That Polish keeper that broke his ankle, kind of feel bad. I think Lewandowski is the best player for Poland, believe it or not. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was for me. I thought it was actually I thought it was Skuris. I thought that was their best player. Will Poland be able to finally do good in international tournament? Can't wait to see Serbia in the World Cup. Hot take. Lewandowski hat trick for Saudi Arabia goes the other 2 games. Level score, I think. Poland will at least get 1 penalty. He'll continue, but not by not scoring. Okay, 87. If you name every Saudi Arabia correctly, I'm probably gonna fail this, but okay, let's try. We'll see. If you name every single player name correctly from Saudi, I'll donate $1,000. Kurski is playing for the Real Ashabab. Okay, let's go ahead and see Saudi Arabia, man. This is gonna be difficult, man. This is gonna be difficult, guys, because I already messed up with like Okay, let's try. Let's try. I think it'll be better if I do the first name. Okay, let's do this. So I think I'm gonna do the first name. I think it'll be a lot easier for me. Mohammed Sultan Abdullahi Ali Muhammad Saman Al Faraj, one of the best players. Abdullahi Faris Salim Saleh Saud Yasir Abdullah Ali Al Hassan Sami Al Naji Hassan Tabakati Nauf Al Abed Hatan Abdurrahman Muhammad Nawaf Muhammad Nasir Hatman and Riyadh. And that I think I did a decent job. I think I did a decent job pronouncing the first name. So I don't think I did really bad, but regardless, man, I mean, the Saudi Arabia team looks good. Al Faraj. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, what do you guys think of the Saudi Arabia squad, guys? What do you guys think? Okay. You gotta do last names as well, though. Well, you pronounced Abdullah wrong, Rip. Nailed it. Low. So did Sultan. Nice chemistry. Strongly good team. Saudi round of 16. That'll be really, really impressive if they can get the round of 16. Yeah, Mike Chubb, and that's it. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and move on, guys. We're going to go ahead and move on to Group D. Look at this Australia team, guys. Australia. So right now we're at the 38 minutes. We're almost halfway through with the group. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this, guys. Australia. Okay, so let's go look at this. We have Matthew Ryan, Milos Degnerich, Nathaniel, Kai, Brian, Martin, Matthew Leckie, Bailey Wright, Jamie McLaren, Ashton Hustage, Our Mobile is good, guys. I think this guy could be really good this World Cup. Andrew Edmond, the keeper that made those dancing saves against Peru. Aaron Moy, Willie McGree, Mitchell Duke, Azubi Kick, Cameron Devlin, Danny Vukovic, Harry Sutter, Thomas Dang, Gary Cool, Jackson Irvine, Craig Gooding, Joel King, Jason Cummings, and Kenu Bakus. All right. So, I mean, what do you guys think of this Australian squad, man? Australia squad. So, let me read some of your comments. My chalk, and yeah, that's it. Good luck to them. Saudi getting 4th. You said it right. Australia 500 in the group. I'm salty. Aussie 4th, Cope MP7. Still can't believe Peru lost to Australia. Aussie 4th, Australia 4th. I think they'll barely get 3rd, but it won't really be. And I mean, yeah, this Australian team, man, doesn't look that good. It looks okay. There are some good players. I think Ryan is good. I think Mabila is decent or Stage, but yeah, I mean, there's no Tim Cahill, man. He retired, and I think they're really struggling, man. So, yeah, for me, Australia, man, I'd see them. I think they'll get 3rd, but it won't really I don't know. I think they'll comfortably finish 3rd, in my opinion. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's go to Denmark. Now start with lose to Tunisia. I don't know. I can see, I see the two teams drawing. I don't think they'll. I don't think either nation will win. But I feel like Australia have a better goal difference, which is why I think they'll finish third. But who knows, man? I don't think so. MB7. CAF are better than AFC in my opinion, without a doubt. It's all about matchups, though. It's all about matchups. So we can't like. I mean, I would probably generally agree though. CAF is better, but like we have to look at specific matchups because, like let's see, yeah. I'll start getting third. France will get second, and cause of goal difference. JK fourth. No, AFC is better than CAF. Ah, come on, come on, Kubo. I don't agree with that. Okay, anyways, let's go to Denmark, guys. Let's go to Denmark. All right, Denmark. Okay, Denmark. So we have here, we got Schmeichel's there, Joachim Andersen, Nelson, Kehir, Mail, Christensen, Jensen, Delaney, Braithwaite, Eriksson, Olsen, Dolberg, Christensen, Damsgaard, Norgard, Christensen, Larsson, Wass, Wynn, Poulsen, Cornelis, Renault, Hoiberg, Skov, and Lundstrom and Ba. Yeah, I mean, this is a good squad. This is actually a really decent team, guys. I like this Denmark team. Like, it looks really good. Obviously, they don't have like as great of players as like, other national teams, per se, but like, um, I still think this is a great team. Like, this team looks good. So, yeah, I mean, this Denmark team, man, it was looking really, really feisty, man. Really, really awesome. So, I don't think, do you guys have any, are there any exclusions? I don't think there's any big exclusions, to be honest. I think there's, I don't think there's any big exclusion, to be honest. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments, but yeah. Denmark looks so spicy. Wouldn't want to face them. Denmark one of the favorites. As someone says Denmark a dark horse, and they're wrong. Also, good weight. Denmark to the final. Yeah, Denmark to the final. I have them reaching the final personally, my predictions. So, Denmark team is bad. Wait, what? Are you saying this Denmark team is bad? This team is not bad, man. This team is definitely not bad, in my opinion. All right, let's look at the France squad, guys. Let's look at the France squad. Oh, yeah, Joachim Mail is a good player. I want to do a video. Maybe one of you guys can help me in the comments, but maybe I might do a video where like top 10 players that could have a big World Cup, top 10 players that could perform very well in the World Cup that could make a big move in the summer. Top 10 player, like something like that. Keylor Navas, he made that. He was so good in the World Cup 2014. Real Madrid signed him. I'm thinking maybe we could do a video on my channel about some players that could potentially have a big move this summer because of World Cup. So, yeah. Okay. So, anyways, we're on the 43rd minute mark. So let's start 43-08. The France squad. Wait, Vestergaard? Oh, I forgot about him. Vestergaard. He's not even in the squad. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize. Thank you for letting me know, man. Thank you for letting me know because you're right. He's not in the squad. Okay. Anyways, let's go to France. So he got Hugo Lloris, Benjamin Pavard, Diassi. Ooh, never even heard about this guy. So he's going to make his first cap here. Rafael Varane, Jules Koundé, Matteo Guendouzi, Griezmann, Tuchemi, Giroud, Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, Christopher Nkunku, Yusuf Fofana, Rabiot, Vertot, Mandanda, Saliba, Upamecano, Karim Benzema, Kingsley Coman, Lucas Hernandez, Theo Hernandez, Alfonso Areola, Ibrahim Konate, Eduardo Camavinga, and Marcus Thuram. So there was a lot of injured players for France, man. And obviously, no Pogba got injured. Conte got injured. Obviously, I believe Kimpembe also got injured as well. And yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens, with the France team. Yeah, I mean, any standout, any players, any big name players that missed out, not through injury that I can think of. Oh yeah, Mike Non also missed out too. Mike Non also missed out too. Well, I mean, to be fair, he was injured. So, I mean, if you're injured, you're obviously going to miss out. So, Yeah, I mean for this France squad, man, it looks really good. But I really worry for the midfield. I think the midfield looks really worrying for France, like because you still have like I don't think Rabiot's that good. Rabiot is very average, in my opinion. Vertot is average as well, and yeah, I mean the midfield, man, like there isn't any like big. There's not like any like world class players in the midfield, like so that's the thing, man. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens, man. It's gonna be interesting to see what this France team do in this World Cup. All right, let me read some of your comments. Okay. Okay. Watch out for Mail. Vestergaard might be okay. England gonna knock Denmark out. Don't laugh at me. Mail overrated Bob better. England gonna knock themselves out. Pookie. And that USC will bet they'll Pookie's chances of like that is like chance of me visiting UAE. France got like 8 center backs, 8 left back, and the right backs. Oh yeah, France don't have any natural right backs. There's no wait, no, there's Pavard. Pavard's still there. Maybe go play right back though. Langlade missing out is going to be huge for France. Diaz is there because Cameroon got injured. Dang, this guy's shading the UE low. I'm hoping for France to flop. France third. Lloris has less competition at goalkeeper with Mike Dunn not there. I think France draw course for this tournament low. Lucas Digne didn't make it. Oh yeah, Lucas Digne. I forgot about him. Just Shams picked 25 because he thought 26 was too many. Julian Lawrence think if Ron was available, it'd be 24. Rabbit is average. Should be the factor for France. Oh man, but I mean, I think with this France squad, man, it will be interesting to see what they do with this World Cup. So let me go ahead and turn the lights on for the second half of the stream. There you guys go. So let's turn the lights on. Okay, Morocco below. Okay, and so let's go ahead and move on, guys. Let's go ahead and move on, shall we? Interesting, man. Interesting to say the least. Okay. All right, 45. Oh, shoot. Sorry. 46-51. Okay. So let's look at the Tunisia squad, guys. So we got Amin, Biel, Montessori, Yassine, Nadir Dalin, Yusuf Makani, Hannibal Majirbi, Asim, Wabi Kazri, Tahi Ali, Virginie Asi, Mohammed Amin, Alice Gain, Sedin, Mohammed Wajdi, Bashir Ben Said, Naeem Ali Abidi, Anis Ben and Moise. Yeah, like I said, guys, this Tunisian team, man, they got some decent players in the top 5 league. Some of them, like, but like, let's be real, guys. I mean, Tunisia, man, there's not really any like world class players. So, I mean, the best player they have is probably Wabi Kazri. He's the best player. It's probably goal scorer as well, and everything like that. So, let's see how they do in this World Cup. And yes, let me read some comments regarding Tunisia. Faris Ben Labri, not Tunisia squad, Arab Cup top scorer. Jazri might be clutch for Tunisia. Kazri also kind of good. Yeah, Kazri is good, man. Kazri is good. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and move on, shall we, guys? To the next one. So, okay, let's go to Costa Rica, guys. Costa Rica, guys. So, Costa Rica, let's see who they got. Let me rate. Let me write this down. So, 48-28. Costa Rica. Yeah, make sure you guys smash the like button. I haven't been keeping track because I'm looking at squads. But yeah, because we went through 16 teams in like around like 47 minutes. So hopefully the second half we don't take as long. Okay. So Costa Rica, man. So we got Keylor Navas, Daniel Chacon, Juan, Pablo Vargas, Kesiri Fuller, Celso Borges, Oscar Duarte, Anthony Contreras, Brian Oviedo, Benete, Brian Ruiz, Joan Venegas, Joel Campbell, Gerson Torres, Houston Salis, Francisco Calvo, Carlos Martinez, Yelstran THD, Esteban Alvarado, Kendall Watson, Brendan Aguilari, Douglas Lopez, Ronald Matarata, Patrick Sakura, Ron Wilson, Anthony Hernandez, and Alvaro Zamora. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, I think the standout names for Costa Rica are like probably like Keylor Navas and Joel Campbell and Brian Ruiz. So, I mean, they got some decent players in some of the top 5 leagues, but not really that many. So, yeah, let me read some of your comments. Okay, so let me read. Um, Jezreel's underrated led Zamalek to Egypt. Egypt PLL ahead Al Hilal Tunisia. Second, they got Daniel Chacon from Colorado Rapids is two. Lol. Alright, gotta go peace. Yeah, peace, man. Peace, though. Colorado Rapids don't have a player at the World Cup. Yusuf Makani is the best player in Tunisia. Peace. Costa Rica had like 5 or 6 decent players. Hope Benenta does well though. Because I don't see this Costa Rica squad doing much. Navas has the hardest job. Yeah. But you have to give credit to Costa Rica, man, because they started off the qualifiers in a very, very bad position. And they and with those wins in the final match, because I believe if I'm not mistaken, like I think for them to qualify for this World Cup after that miraculous turnaround has been really, really impressive. Obviously, the World Cup is gonna be very different. But you have to give credit, man, because if they didn't change the coach, they probably wouldn't even be in the World Cup as we speak. So you have to give credit to them for making that massive turnaround and also keeping 3 clean sheets against USA, Mexico, and Canada. That is very, very impressive. I don't think any other CONCACAF nation has done that this qualifying window. To give 3 clean sheets against all 3 of those teams. Very, very impressive as well. So, yeah, as I said, man, it's going to be interesting to see what Costa Rica do, man, at this World Cup. I still don't think it'll do much, but I don't think it'll be pushovers by any means. Okay, we're going to go into Germany, man. This Germany squad looks good. This Germany squad looks fire. Okay. So, oh, man, it's not. Okay, this is what it is. So, Germany squad. Let's look at this. So, we got Manuel Neuer, Rudiger, David Raum, Ginter, Kerrer, Joshua Kimmich, Kai Havertz, Leon Goretzka, Nicholas Füllkrug, Serge Gnabry, Mario Götze, Kevin Trapp, Thomas Muller, Jamal Musiala, Nicolas Sule, Lucas Klosterman, Julian Brandt, Jonas Hoffman, Leroy Sané, Christian Gunter, Ilkay Gundogan, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, Nico Schottelberg, Karim Adeyemi, Amel Bella-Kotchep, and Yusuf Moukoko. Yusuf Moukoko is actually in the roster. I cannot believe it, man. I cannot believe it. Yusuf Moukoko is in the roster, so that's very, very impressive. Nice to see him here. Obviously, the big omissions for Germany are probably, obviously, we know Warner. Obviously, we know Warner was injured anyway, so he wasn't going to make the World Cup. I believe it was already ruled out. Then, obviously, there is no, I forgot his name, Mats Hummels, I think. Mats Hummels is not going to be in the World Cup roster. He's not there. And yeah, I mean, other than these two, and then obviously no Marco Reus. That's also a big exclusion. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, man, it's going to be interesting to see what Germany does in this World Cup. And Mario Götze, man, the fact that he's in the roster is also crazy, man. Oh, man, Mario Götze, man. Mario Götze, man. How is he in this roster? Can anyone explain to me that? But yeah, I mean, Germany, man, it'll be interesting to see what they do. So let me go ahead and read some of your comments. Hope we get to play Germany. There's a score to settle. We're going to break Götze's legs. Yeah, man. See, I think for that to happen, Rank, if I'm not mistaken, so you would have to hope that Germany beats Brazil and the semifinal. And obviously, you would have to beat Netherlands. So, yeah, man. But yeah, I would like to see Argentina and Germany. And this time, Argentina better get revenge against Germany. Let me just say this right now. If Argentina don't get revenge against Germany, it will look that's going to look bad, you know? Germany defenses look fire low. Apart from Rudiger, Mario Götze is also in the roster. Low rank. For the first time since the Euro 2016, I think. Fun fact, Muller scored 7 goals, 2 with the highest goal scorer in World Cup. If he scores 6, he'll be very close, but he's into close. Okay, so yeah, I mean, as I said, guys, this Germany team looks pretty good. Don't write off the Germans, man. Never underestimate the Germans, man. And every 7 games, this is definite facts. Rank, you may not want to hear this. Germany owns Argentina low. Yeah, Germany owns, man. Germany, let's get the facts straight. Bayern owns Barcelona. Germany owns Argentina. Germany owns Portugal. They also own Portugal too. And yeah, man. Germany, man. Oh, man. I mean, it's true, man. Boog, it is true. It's true, man. It is true. Like, look the head-to-head record, man. It's true, man. It's true. So, okay, let's go ahead and move on, man. Oh, yeah, Brandt. I forgot about him. Wait, oh, no, he's in the roster. He's in the roster. Brandt's the only player I do not get why he's in. Yeah, Brandt shouldn't even be here, to be honest. Brandt's overrated, man. Bayern is the only Bayern owns London. I know it's true. Italy's the only country that owns Germany. Italy, Germany. Yeah, Italy, man. They always seem to get the better of Germany, man. All right, let's look at the Japan squad, guys. Let's look at the Japan squad. So a lot of you guys seem to be leaving right now, so please stay on the stream if you can. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go to Japan, guys. So what minute are we on? Dang, it's taking forever to look at all these squads, but I do enjoy this, guys. I do enjoy this. Okay. So we got Kawashima, Yamini, Tanguchi, Ichigure, Nagatomo, Endo, Shiesbisuke, Gaku. I called it Gaku. Ritsu, Kare, Takumi Minamino, Takusa Kubo, Shuichi Gonda, Hadisme Morite, Wana Yuto, Daichi Kamaida, Taku Tomiyasu, Oitanaka, Takumi, Hiroke, Shoto, Ayase, Maya, Daniel Schmidt, Yoke Soma, Dezin Maede, and Hiriki Ito. Dang. So, yeah, I mean, this squad looks pretty good, man. This squad looks pretty good. Obviously, I don't know the Japan players like that, so you guys are going to have to let me know any big exclusions. But for the most part, I think this Japan team looks pretty good. I like this makeup of this team. And, yeah, Japan is always a fun team to watch. A very, very exciting team to watch. A very, very good team to watch. Yeah, so let me read some of your comments. Iraq owns Portugal. Oh, man, Kubo, man. I just don't like Germany low. Italy lost 5-0 to Germany. Shizbit in there. Dang. Japan's always exciting to watch. Kubo will score 100,000 goals in this World Cup. Only real OGs know who Shizbit K is. Okay. Like I said, I don't think you have any guys further thoughts on Japan, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to Spain, shall we? Spain. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a new page probably for this. So 57 minutes, Spain. Okay, man, this is not even whatever. It's okay. Can't do anything about it. Okay, Spain. Let's look at the Spain team. So they got Robert Sanchez, Cesar Azpilicueta, Eric Garcia, Pau Torres, Sergio Busquets, Marcos Llorente, Alvaro Morata, Koke, Gavi, Marcos Asensio, Ferran Torres, Nico Williams, David Raya, Jose Guy, Hugo German, Rodri, Jeremy Pino, Jordi Alba, Carlos Soler, Danny Carvalho, Danny Olmo, Sarabia, Unai Simon, Laporte, Ansu Fati, and Pedri. Yeah, guys, this Spanish team, I'm going to be honest with you guys, they're not looking that good. I mean, really, really big exclusions, man. As Rank put it out perfectly right here. No David De Gea. That's a big exclusion. No Thiago. Why is Thiago not in the squad? Why? I'm sorry. Thiago should be in the squad. I'm actually thinking about who would you bench Thiago for? I mean, who would you drop Thiago for? That's a good question. Maybe I personally I would take out Koke, to be honest. I would actually take Koke out. I would put Thiago over Koke. I think Thiago's better than Koke, in my opinion. No Ramos. Ramos should be in there. And no Borja Iglesias. Yeah. So, and Luis Enrique, man, you have the Barcelona big preference, man. And actually think about, is there any Real Madrid players in the squad? Okay, there is. Marcos Asensio. But how is Nacho not there? Nacho should be there, man. So, yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting to see how Spain do in the World Cup. I think they'll disappoint, personally speaking, but yeah. So, yeah, okay. But yeah, I mean, the Spain team, man, it's interesting. Let me read some of your comments. I hate Group B. It's hard to predict apart from Costa Rica getting fourth. I agree, Rank. They think Morata will score the goals. Yeah, Morata. I mean, Morata could score the knockout stage, but I don't know about group stage. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There is no There's another player. I forgot his name. Plays at Villarreal. Is Gerard Moreno there? Oh my God, Gerard Moreno's not there. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize he's not even there. Gerard Moreno is not even there, man. Oh, sorry, Carvajal is there. At least Carvajal is there, man. Enrique's a good coach in tactics and stuff, but selecting players get out of here, lol. Enrique is being biased to Barca. He's biased low. 2 Real Madrid players and 7 Barca players. Yeah, man. Crazy, crazy, man. Yeah, I think Spain, I like this guy. Spain will disappoint, in my opinion. Okay, let's go to Group F, guys. So we're finally getting to the final groups. Okay, so I'm gonna do a new page here. So 59. We'll just start an hour mark. Hour mark. Okay. Okay, let's talk about Belgium, guys. So we got Courtois, Alderweireld, Diete, Vase, Vertonghen, Witzel, Kevin De Bruyne, Tielemans, Lukaku, Eden Hazard, Carrasco, Mingulate, Castells, Dries Mertens, Thomas Meunier, Thorgan Hazard, Leandro Trossard. Thank God Trossard got called up. If Roberto Martinez didn't do that would be so dirty. Anyways, Onana is there. Amadou Onana, De Donker, Vakin, Castagne, Charles de Ketelaere, and Michi Batshuayi, Luis Abendo, Jeremy Doko, and Zeno Debesse. Any big exclusions, guys? Let me think. Any big exclusions? Who's that guy? I forgot his name. Fellaini's not there. I mean, obviously he's pretty much. Is he still playing? I think he's. I think he's. Yeah, I don't know why I say Fellaini, but anyways, I mean, yeah, I mean, you're still having the same back line with Alderweireld and Vertonghen, man. I mean, look how old these guys are. 33 and 35 respectively, man. And there's also no denier. That's also very interesting. But yeah, Belgian defense, man. It looks really suspicious, man. So let me read some of your comments, guys. Morata deserves this place, to be fair. No, he doesn't. MP7 games says Morata tends to score when things get desperate. He does. Literally, Paco Alcacer has done better than Morata this season. Iglesias, Jerome Moreno. I think Spain will get the semifinals, but not play that well. There's no way Morata deserves a place over them, man. Moreno has an MP7 low. Good to see no denier. He does not deserve it. Belgium's biggest miss out is Jason Denier. Belgium ain't finished yet. Belgium will struggle without Denier. Trossard owns England's top 6. Yeah, he does. He does. I don't like Belgian defense. They are fine. MP7. Enrique San David De Gea fan. Kubo. 81 said, Alderweireld Vertonghen are kind of stinky. Denier cannot carry Belgium defense throughout the qualifiers. Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, Belgium, man, I don't be surprised. They may not do well this World Cup. They might even go out the group stage. I'm not saying they will, but there is a possibility that it could happen. So just so you guys know. But yeah, I mean, Belgium, man. Oh man, this is the last hurrah for a lot of these golden generation players. Like, Eden Hazard, this will probably be his last World Cup. Alderweireld, Vertonghen, surely. Kevin De Bruyne probably as well. Who else? Yeah. Lukaku maybe potentially. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. We'll see. But as I said, guys, let's see how they do in the World Cup. Because like I said, guys, this Belgium team, it's going to, they could disappoint. I think they'll flop this tournament, to be honest with you guys. Alderweireld is a real deal. I think Alderweireld is still good. Belgium is finished. You never saw Alderweireld in Qatar, haven't you? I haven't seen Qatar play. I'm not sorry, not Qatar. Alderweireld play, personally speaking, but I don't think Alderweireld is. He's not that good anymore compared to 2018. So, So, I think I have Belgium making out to the quarterfinals. I think Leicester center back will play. Oh, yeah, the center back. His name is like Castagne. Wait, where's Castagne? I don't even see him in the squad. Oh, yeah, I see him right here. Never mind. I've seen Alderweireld in real life. Madrid proved everything is possible having Courtois watch out. I can't decide between Belgium and Croatia. I got Croatia top in Group F. Ooh, interesting, man. Speaking of Croatia, we're going to speak about them right now. Croatia, man. Croatia. All right, let's talk about Croatia, guys. So, let's see. Let's look at the squad. Wait a minute. Hold up. This is Canada. Why did I say Croatia? Sorry. We're going to talk about Canada. My bad, guys. Big blunder on my part. At least I realized. Okay, sorry. Anyways, let's talk about Canada, man. Let's talk about Canada. Sorry. I was like, hold on. Who's this guy? I never heard of this guy before. Okay, anyways, let's talk about Canada. So they got Dane St. Clair, obviously, Alistair Johnson, Adeguke, Kamal Miller, Steven Victoria, Simon Piette, Estacio, Liam Fraser, Cavallini, Hoylett, Buchanan, Ugbo, Hutchinson, Mark Anthony Kay, Ismail Kone, Jamis Pantemis, Kyle Lauren, Milan Borjan, Alfonso Davis, Jonathan David, Jonathan Rosario, Richie Larea, Liam Miller, Woodspun, Cornelis, and Joel Waterman. Obviously, the big exclusion is obviously Crepo. As we all know, guys, got a big injury in the MLS Cup when he also got a red card as well. So he obviously was going to miss out on the World Cup entirely. And any other players, man? Obviously, I don't know if we have any Canadian fans watching. Do we? I don't know, Pichu and Murmur. I don't know if they're watching. Maybe some other Canadian fans are here. If they are here, please let me know. But yeah, I mean, Canada, man, obviously I can't speak too much about them because I don't know their squad that thoroughly. So, but yeah, look out for Kyle Lauren, guys. I think Kyle Lauren is a very underrated player. People should look out for him because this guy was great for Canada qualifiers. Obviously, don't go around. Jonathan David is good. I like Jonathan David. But I think Kyle Lauren will have a bigger impact this World Cup than Jonathan David. So, yeah, let me read some of your comments. Yeah, Croatia. I saw James Rodriguez as well. He was in hotel like 8 minutes near me. Definitely Croatia, not Canada. Morocco finished first. Yeah, Morocco go to the only Arab countries that can get to round of 16. I don't trust Canada too much. Too much pressure on them, and I think they'll flop. I currently have Belgium top of the group on goal difference. Ooh, interesting. I mean, to be fair, I don't think the expectation is really on Canada for this World Cup. I think Canada just know that this is kind of vibes, and we'll just see how this World Cup goes. And I feel like it's more of a preparation for 2026. So I think Canada will give it their best effort. But yeah, I don't see Canada advancing. I think Canada will at best finish third. So, maybe they could get second, depending on how Belgium do in this World Cup. And let's see how they do in the opening match day against Belgium, because that should be a very exciting game. Very exciting game. So, yeah, like I said, guys, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and move on to Croatia, guys. Now we're going to actually talk about Croatia. Guys. Croatia. Okay, let's talk about Croatia, guys. So we got the coach is Latko Dalic, and let's talk about the players that they have. So let's talk about so they got Likvic, that's the other Stanisic, Barsic, Perisic, Erlic, Lovren, Meher, Kovacic, Kramaric, Modric, Brozovic, Gribic, Vlasic, Livia, Pasalic, Petkovic, Budimir, Orsic, Sosa. Oh, wow, he's actually in this roster. Very good to see. Gabriel, Domino Vida, Drnovic, and Ivisic, Satalosic, and Jakic. So, wow, wait, hold up. Is he not in the roster? Oh, no, he is. Okay, I was about to say, where's Ivan Perisic? But yeah, he's there. Obviously, I think the big exclusion is Ante Rebic. Ante Rebic will not be in this year's World Cup. One of my Croatian friends told me that he's basically been out of favor with the coach, and the coach just doesn't like him whatsoever. I don't know why that is. It's probably something personal, but yeah. I mean, Croatia, man, they still have a good team. I think their defense is decent. But really, my biggest concern with Croatia is their attack, because I really don't trust Budimir. Petkovic is decent, and Orsic, that's my problem with Croatia, is that their attack is very meh, but but I think everything else is great. Like the midfield is awesome. You got like Brozovic. Actually, is Brozovic here? Surely he has to be here, right? Yeah, Brozovic is there, and then Kramaric and Modric. In my opinion, that might be like the best midfield in this World Cup. Kramaric, Brozovic, and Modric. I think that will probably be one of the best midfields in this World Cup, because that is a great midfield. Great midfield to have. And yeah, I just think it's a really, really good team, man. It's a good team. But yeah, like I said, guys, attack is what really worries me. So, do you guys have any further thoughts on Croatia before we move on? Okay, let me read some comments. I think Canada can get a draw against Croatia. Belgium should have played Iraq and not cancel it. FB7 is Iran, Arab. Puki, no. Persian, Arab. Oof, Iran's not Arab. Okay, Harit is out, by the way. Budimir is there. They have a lot of words in Arab, but no, they're not Arab. Okay, Puki speaks Arabic. See, Perisic. I can't low. Why is Croatia midfield so stacked, bro? Eddie, I don't exactly know where Perisic plays anymore. I love Croatia midfield too. Sometimes Perisic is like striker, sometimes Perisic is center back. Croatia the real deal. Croatia top in the group. Plays for Tottenham. Koscielny knockouts again. Yeah, I think Croatia is going to be a team. I think, like I said, guys, with Belgium kind of with their issues, I have more question marks with Belgium than Croatia. So I actually have Croatia to top the group as well, just like you guys, which will be great to see. And Who knows? Maybe they could go on a deep run. And I need to see this match happen, guys. I need to see Croatia, Serbia in the World Cup. Please, the football gods. I need that matchup to happen. Please, please. I need that to happen. Croatia, Serbia at this year's World Cup would be absolutely fire. I need that to happen, man. I need that to happen, guys. I need that to happen. I want to watch that match so badly. Please, Serbia and Croatia, please advance. Please, please. And I believe that matchup would happen in the quarterfinals, if I'm not mistaken. So, oh, man, it's going to be difficult, man. But I don't know if it's going to happen, man. I don't know if it's going to happen as much as I want to see it. So, okay, let's go ahead and move on, guys. So, let's go to Morocco, guys. Morocco. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the Morocco team. So they got Bono, Hakimi, Mazrouri, Amaret, Agurid, Saiz, Ziyech, Ona, Hamdele, Harit, Sabir, Mohamedi, Jair, Abkulal, Amala. Abdi got selected, which is interesting. Sofe Bahofal, Jawid Yal Amik, Yusuf En Naziri, Archib Dari, Wal Chedri, Amirade Teknete, Bilal El Kanos, Badr Banon, Yahi Atid Allah, Yahi Jabri. So, yeah, I mean, look at this Morocco team. It looks pretty good, man. It looks really, really good. I like a lot of these players. A lot of the players playing the top 5 leagues. I mean, we know we looked at the Senegal squad earlier, but I think I'm going to say this right now. I think Morocco have a better squad compared to Senegal, but I think Senegal is a better team, if that makes any sense. Because look at the squad, man. Like, a lot of players playing the top 5 leagues. It's crazy, man. So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this Morocco team. It looks really good, man. I'm really, really impressed with this team. This team looks good. So let me read some of your comments before we move on to the Group G, guys. Group G. So we're going to be rounding up streaming probably around like 20 minutes from now, I would imagine. So, okay. Okay. I don't want to low. Yeah, if Maguk. Some fans would die if that happened. That means either Ronaldo's most likely out. If Croatia gets second, they're going to knock out Germany. That would be a crazy match, I think. Morocco. Ronaldo won't allow that to happen. Morocco finished first. They're missing out. Sofe Rami is a huge from Morocco. Low rank. Serbia missing out might be big as well. Morocco's a higher chance to upset than Canada. Yeah, I agree. Harry will switch. I have Moroccan's I have the Moroccan World Cup kit. Epically sick. Yeah, Morocco, man. Very, very good team. So you guys have seen some of the big name players like Rami is out and Teravit is out. So interesting, man. Obviously, their Moroccan coach is pretty good. Walid Raguri, he's a decent coach from what I heard. So let's see how he can do for Morocco this World Cup. Obviously, we know Fahid got sacked. Finally, we went on Group G, man. Oh my goodness, this Brazil team, man. This Brazil team is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, this Brazil team, how do they have these kind of players? Oh my God. Let's look at the Brazil team. So we got Alisson, Danilo, Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, Casemiro, Sandro, Paqueta, Fred, Richarlison, Neymar, Rafinha, Weverton, Dani Alves, Eder Militao, Fabinho, Alex Telles, Bruno Guimaraes, Gabriel Jesus, Anthony, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Everton, Ribeiro, Ederson, Bremer, Pedro, and Gabriel Martinelli. Wow, what a squad, man. What a squad to have for this year's World Cup, man. Oh my God, this squad looks really, really good. This squad looks amazing. I mean, I don't know how many words I can say because this squad looks brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how Brazil do at this year's World Cup because it's crazy, man. I mean, they left off Firmino, man. Roberto Firmino. He is like, that's a big name player, and they still look great. You know, they also left out, obviously, who's it called? Coutinho got ruled out, I think, with injury. Who else got ruled out? Obviously, Arana got ruled out. Guillermo Arana got ruled out. Who else got ruled out? I believe, who else got ruled out through injury? I think Kyle Enrique should be there, in my opinion. The only thing with Brazil, I would say, is their fullbacks are a bit like it's a bit like debatable. It's not that great. I don't really think Sandro's that good. I would personally put Kyle Enrique instead, or Guillermo Arana if he's fit. Obviously, he's not. And they also left out Renan Lodi's also out. Who else is also out? Gabriel is also out as well. Big name players. I think that's about it. There's a lot of players we could talk about Brazil team, man. But I think these are the standout players. I think Firmino and Gabriel is probably the two big standout players missing out. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah, fullback's definitely the main issue with this team. All right, let me read some of your comments, guys. Morocco will win the World Cup. Nice workload. I saw a Football Manager simulation with Morocco winning. Brazil OP. I don't know. Houseovich leaving brought life to Morocco. Yeah. Standout players like Brazil's Everton Ribeiro. Morocco coaches only managed Morocco Qatar. The fact you could leave out Firmino and still look this dangerous, so it's unfair. It's the best Brazilian squad I've seen since 2006. He missed Qatar, so he's good. People always say this about Brazil, and then bam, lol. I'll leave out Firmino. Brilliant squad. I think Firmino is a better option than Martinelli. Fullback's the main issue for the squad. And right tells garage Brazil for the Hexa. Yeah, Brazil, man. No Fernandinho. Guys, Fernandinho is finished. I'm going to say this right now. I'm sorry. Fernandinho I think they made the right choice to not call him up. Come on, guys. Like, look what Vinicius did to him in this champ. Man, Fernandinho, man. Yeah. I mean, it's true, Albert, but yeah, I mean, Fernandinho, man, he's not that good. Brazil's overhyped. They'll get knocked out round of 16. Round of 16? Now, let me just say this right now. If they get knocked out in the round of 16, I will be very surprised. I mean, to be fair, the round of 16 team isn't going to be that easy because they'll be playing most likely either against Uruguay or Portugal. And I still expect Brazil to beat either of the two, but they could maybe go out the round of 16. Brazil will go to semifinal versus Argentina. Supreme Cadiz says, Supreme says, good Supreme KW at DZ says, good everyone. I honestly think Brazil will struggle against Switzerland and Serbia. No Oscar Hulk. Come on, you expect those players to get called up? I mean, come on. National says Sandra Danilo will probably be playing against Serbia and Switzerland. Oscar Hulk. Sebastian says Serbia's overhyped. They'll get knocked out. Oh, man, not the Serbia stuff again. Where does Gabby go? Rank Tickets Mobile says, yeah, Gabby Goal. Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. Gabby Goal shouldn't have got. I honestly, Gabby Goal should be there, man. Gabby Goal should be there. He should be there. Serbia is underrated. Brazil only draw points versus Switzerland. We'll see. Portugal will give Brazil a very tough match if it comes to that. I think they'll top the group, though. Brazil's squad struggling in the fullback department. I see a quarter semi-finish for them. Brazil out of the round of 16. I can't see it happening low. Could we stop capping? Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong person. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Cameroon, guys. Cameroon. Okay. So, Cameroon, guys. Okay, let's look at this team. So we got Simon, Dream, Nicholas, Christopher, Wo, Gali, Mohamni, George, Andre, and Giza. And Giza's good, guys. Gian Nesemi, he's decent as well. Vincent Abukar, look out for him. Obviously, top scorer in the AFCON. Christian Basong, Karel Toko Akambi, Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting, Samuel Gutit, Perikude, Espese, Kude, Mabizio, Hongle. Man, I'm really pronouncing these names wrong. Sorry if I'm pronouncing these wrong. Collins Fay, Brian Mumbo, Jean Charles, Castelto, Oliver Nachim, Andre Onana, Enzo Abose, Noah Tolo, and Sohabo Maru. Yeah. Oh, man. Like I said, guys, Cameroon have some great players, but like I said, guys, I mean, I know the squad looks decent, but guys, when it comes to international tournaments, I know they made that quarterfinal vision in 1974, but besides that, what else has Cameroon really done in the World Cup in particular? I know their AFCON history is really nice. I believe they won the second most amount of AFCON's titles in history. But look at the last AFCON, guys. They got all the way to the semifinal, and they didn't even really play a tough opponent until Egypt, and we all know what Egypt did. So, like I said, man, with Cameroon, man, I'm sorry. Every 7 games, you brought up a really, really good point. They lost to Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan, man. So, yeah, I mean, it's difficult, man. I want Cameroon to do well. I like to see underdogs do well, but it seems very impossible for this Cameroon team. So, yeah. So let me read some of your comments. Neymar will turn into 2018 World Cup himself. I ain't capping. Whoever predicts Serbia semifinals, lunatic. Sorry, Mike, but that's a dumb prediction. Still like Mike though. No Everton or the dude from Benfica that came from Ajax. What am I capping about LOL? I got Serbia round of 16. You said Brazil will struggle a lot. Eric Chopo the GOAT. Eto expects Cameroon to win the World Cup. This team? Oh yeah, same Eto, man. Like I said before, if Cameroon actually wins the World Cup, guys, I will be very surprised, and we're gonna have to do a crazy stream that happens. Switzerland gonna beat Serbia again. Cameroon will finish bottom 100, in my opinion, 100%. Triple Gutting over Lewandowski. Triple Gutting's been great he's been good on form this season for Bayern Munich. Delo. Eto could come back and still start this team. Sammy Eto probably could. Rank, you're probably right. I just said the final will be Cameroon versus Morocco, and it could happen. I agree with him. Yeah, sure, could. But Cameroon will put a fight, I think. Every 7 games to Cameroon. Lost to Uzbekistan a few weeks ago. Low. Sebastian. Okay. Okay, we get it. We get it, Sebastian. Jeez. Cameroon's attack in midfield is attack solid, though their center backs aren't good. They drop one of their best center backs, Nyangdu, Ninja, for some reason. Their group is too strong. Don't see them succeeding. See, the thing with Cameroon is that they don't have a bad team, but it's just that they're not very convincing. They don't really play that great. They just play. They just get the results done. That's the thing with Cameroon is that they're going to get the results done. They're not going to play the best football, but they're not a bad team. Like let's kid ourselves. They're not like the worst team of this year's World Cup. Like there are other far worse teams than them. But it's just that Cameroon is in a very difficult group. Like this is way too difficult group for them. And I just feel as though that Cameroon, yes, they have the great name players and everything like that, but I just don't think they really play. I just don't think they're not that effective in my opinion. So, but yeah, they have a good team because attack and Giza is still good. Triple Mutik is good. Abukar is good. Ikambi is good as well. So yeah, Kuba, what's wrong with you? Cameroon's one of the best keepers. Cameroon beat us in 1990. They made a quarterfinals. That's all they've done. Onana and Triple Mutik, Abukar are essential if they have any chance to still more than Mexico. What do you mean? Uzbekistan is goated, lol. Uzbekistan is decent. They beat Iraq. They have a weak coach. They shouldn't have sacked Konsa, in my opinion. Doesn't matter if they lost to Uzbekistan. The World Cup matters the most. I think they might sneak third. I'm good, folks. I love Mayo. I know. Uzbekistan also drew to Yemen. If Cameroon wins this World Cup, I might lose my head. Yeah, like I said, guys, if Cameroon wins this World Cup, we're going to have to do something crazy. We're going to have to do something crazy. Uzbekistan didn't even get to the last round of the AFC World Cup qualifier. 0 points with Cameroon. So Cameroon would lose badly, but they'll lose. Yeah, Uzbekistan under 23 is decent. They played solid football at AFCON, but they looked off since changing the coach. Yeah, I think them getting rid of the new coach, them getting a new coach just before the World Cup, I think is a very, very, very big decision, and it's either a really good decision or really bad. So, yeah, I don't think Cameroon they didn't play bad in the AFCON. I'm not saying they didn't, but I just don't think they were that great. So, yeah, we'll see though. Cameroon could do well in this whole group because a lot of people haven't. I don't think I've seen anyone predict Cameroon to advance. So, for what we know, Cameroon could maybe go out there and advance and get to round of 16, which will be really, really impressive to knock out either Serbia and Switzerland on the process. We'll see, though. I want Cameroon to do well. So, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and move on, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. My mom just came in to just drop my clothes here. Okay. Let's look at the Serbia team, guys. Let's look at the Serbia team. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's just do 25 minutes. Serbia. Okay. Let's look at the Serbia team, guys. So this is the Serbian team we got here. We got Dimitrovic, Pavlic, Ekovic, Milinkovic, Mekisevic, Radolic, Gudic, Mitrovic, Dusan Tadic, Luka Jovic, Rajkovic, Mitrovic, Zikovic, Babic, Lukic, Kostic, Vlahovic, Racic, Milinkovic, Savic, Djuric, Lazovic, and the other Milinkovic, Savic, Venha, Ilic, Maldovic, and Grujic. See, this Serbia team, guys, it looks really good. Their attack looks great. But it does kind of feel it's a bit unbalanced. Like let's be real, guys. Like as good as the Serbia team is attacking in the midfield, their defense, like it looks really unbalanced, which is kind of my problem. And even though I do have Serbia to go far in this World Cup, I feel as though that part of me thinks like this is not a really well balanced squad. That's my problem with Serbia is that, and I don't know, man. We'll see, man. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, with the Serbia team, man, I hope they do well. I want to see something different. But yeah, I mean, the defense, man, the goalkeeper, man. I think Dimitrovic is decent. But yeah, I mean, with Serbia, man, we'll see what they do because, like I said, man, Serbia is always one of those teams that does really, really well before tournaments. But whenever it comes to tournaments, they always underperform. So hopefully that trend can change. Maybe history can finally change and do for the better, but we'll see, man. So let me go to some of your comments. Okay, let me read. Abu Gawar spinning facts. If Cameroon wins this, we all know how. Cameroon to win, Morocco to be in the final, Senegal beat France, they're Argentina get knocked out by Tunisia. Cameroon tops Brazil. CF teams will lose other CF teams in knockouts. There's an Abu Gawar playing with Porto. I think he used to be a Porto player. You guys correct me if I'm chatting if I'm wrong. Collins, Spy, and Toka Kambi are underrated. Also, Raimembu joining too could be a big help. Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, I like Toka Kambi. I think he's a great underrated player. He is. So, he was Albert. To be fair, I actually said Portugal beat Ghana, though. That is on crack cocaine. Okay. And Babu changed nationality. Yep. I did not realize, to be honest. Serbia getting knocked out by Portugal with the spotty veers. That's what I need. Oh. Serbia look really exciting, but you need a good defense to do well in this kind of tournament. Brazil will blow them up. The problem with Serbia is that they do good before the tournament, but can't handle the pressure. Plus, the defense not that good compared to Brazil, Switzerland, and other nations World Cup. I see merchants. Good. Yep, the defense is a good squad for Serbia, but defensively they're worse in 2018. Other than that, I think they'll still perform better, but still third. The players that have Isic at last their name means they're good. Brokomar low. Looks like most of them play in Italy. I like Serbia's team a lot. I think they might be dark horse, though. They usually bottle Switzerland. Look at Mitrovic's goal low. He's so ahead of everyone. Vlahovic, Mitrovic has been a bit injured, and that is a worry for Serbia because they need to perform. Stop chatting so 80 someone can catch up. Doesn't matter who gets second. They'll lose to Portugal. Are you sure about that, Pookie? Are you sure about that? Because I'll be honest with you guys. We'll get to Portugal in a bit, but actually, I'll save that for the Portugal talk. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on, guys. Let's go ahead and move on. Switzerland. Okay. 1 hour and 28:42. Jeez, it's been a long stream, guys. Long stream. But it's for the World Cup, guys. It's for good reason. Okay, Switzerland. So let's look at the Switzerland team. So we have Sommer there, Fernandez, Widmer, Elvedi, Akanji, Zakaria, Empola, Froilers, Safarovic, Xhaka, Stefan, Ormelin, Ricardo Rodriguez, Abishur, Saul, Facent, Vargas, Comrade, Okafor, Frey, Kobal, Shar, Shakiri, Khan, Resider, and Jashri. So interesting, man. This team looks good, man. This team looks good. Yeah, this team looks good, man. This team looks good. I mean, this Switzerland team looks great. I have a feeling that whichever team gets that second place spot in Group G I feel it could go be a dark horse this year's World Cup. So yeah, it could be really interesting to see how Switzerland do. But yeah, look at the Switzerland team. Really, really good players, man. Really, really good players. So let me read some of your comments. Switzerland had the coach Goat Arnautovic. Yes, I'm sure Pookie's CR7 fan. It'll be a close game though. Arnautovic is Austrian. 1-0. Summer Cobalt 2, very good goal. Who was forced to switch. Never mind, that's not it. Was Mbabu called up? Oh, Mbabu didn't get called up. Mbabu did not get called up. Interesting. Switzerland versus Ghana friendly coming soon. Should be interesting. J2S, how far are you through the squad? So yeah, we're almost about to wrap the stream up. We have like 5 more squads to look through. So actually 4 more because I think we're pretty much done with this one. Switzerland will beat the team from Group H or at least make it close. J2S Group G. Switzerland gets second. I think semi versus France. Same with Serbia. Okay, thanks. FP7. And Bob was not that good for Fulham. I know Switzerland might be Portugal. Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the final group, guys. Let's start with Ghana. Ghana. Okay. Yeah, and Babu moved to Fulham, I believe. Okay, let's look at the team. So they got Loris Atizege, Tarek Lamptey, good player, Dennis Ode, Mohamed Salisu, Thomas Partey, Elisha Uesi, Abdul Fattah Eshiki, Kerry, Jordan Ayew, Andre Ayew. Man, why are they still part of the squad? It is what it is. Anyways, Osman Bakari, Imran Danalid, Afri Mensah, Adu, Nuruddin, Rahman, Daniel Amarty is good, Iñaki Williams, Mohamed Kudos, Salis Abdul Samid, Kalmude Soleimani, Alexander Dijku, Kamal Sawa, Antu Semenu, and Alidou Sidou. Yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, a lot of these Ghana players are very new. There's a lot of new players here, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they do in this year's World Cup because obviously a lot of them we haven't really seen them before, so it's really difficult to really give it precise. It's really difficult to have high expectations for Ghana because a lot of the players are new. Obviously, the key players for them are obviously Thomas Partey. He's a very, very crucial player, very, very important player. Obviously, I would also say who else is also important? I would also say I think Kudos will be a good player for them, and yeah, we'll see, man. But yeah, I mean, Ghana, man, it just doesn't look that good, man. Like they have a good squad. I don't think the squad is bad, but it's just a lot of the new players and chemistry. And yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how they do. Obviously, it would be interesting if they can maybe get a result in this group. So yeah, let me read some of your comments. And Bob has not been good for Fulham. Okay, I think I read that already. I know Switzerland might be Portugal. Good to see Summer back. I thought Mbappe was still Wolves. That'll be a close game though. Even if Cobalt wasn't goal, Switzerland's still a favorite. I think Switzerland will get a late winner in extra time versus Portugal. Ghana about to pull off a hand of God against Uruguay. Ghana lack chemistry. With Ghana, it will come down to all these players click or not. They have not played together. Many of them have less than 3 caps. Matt, same as me by Portugal getting the league goal. Ayew brothers about to knock out CR37. Oh my goodness. Let me just say this right now. If Ghana knocks Portugal out of the world, if Ghana actually gets a draw on the first opening match day against Portugal, it'll be insane. It'll be absolutely insane. Supreme says the team is actually not bad, save for the goalkeepers. But the coach loves the Ayus and their chemistry is dead. I reckon they could beat Uruguay due to the history, though, but not so confident team, though. Ghana, Uruguay, Suarez do handball. Ghana will knock Uruguay out to allow South Korea and Portugal to go through. Suarez wants to ride the Ghana game. Kudos will be key. Cameroon might be a surprise package, too. Ghana don't care about the World Cup. They'll try to injure Suarez. Okay, guys. Let's not get into those kind of accusations. So let's go ahead and move on, shall we? Okay, let's look at, oh my goodness, this Portugal team. Portugal. What a squad. What a squad. This Portugal team looks absolutely fire. Oh my goodness, this Portugal team looks amazing. Let's look through the players, man. So you got Rui Patricio, you got Diogo Dalot, you got Pepe, you got Ruben Diaz, You got Rafael Guerrero, Joe Palhinha, Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, Andre Silva, Bernardo Silva, Joao Felix, Jose Sa, Danilo Pereira, William Carvalho, Rafael Leao, Vitinha, Joao Mario, Ruben Neves, Nuno Mendes, Joao Cancelo, Ricardo Huerta, Diego Costa, Mateus Nunes, Antonio Silva, Otavio, and Gonzalo Ramos. Yeah, oh my god, this team looks good. This team looks absolutely brilliant. Like Portugal, man, the roster that they have is absolutely insane. Oh my god, this squad looks good. Obviously, I think the big exclusion will be obviously Diego Chota, but obviously he's injured, so he wouldn't be able to make the squad. Obviously, I believe who else is injured. This player isn't injured, but I believe he's out. Obviously, Ranza Sanchez got omitted. That was a big miss. And yeah, I think anyone else got a big omissions. I think that's about it as far as big exclusions. I think. Um, but yeah, I mean Portugal, man, it is absolutely crazy to see this. Our brothers go Santa's brothers from Mexico. Ghana lose all 3 games. Ghana needs to get out of the feelings all. Santa's brothers go overrated. I agree. Percent C. Santa 6 is heavy. This is the best year squad CR7's had since 2006. Did you see the boy Bruno Fernandes greeted Ronaldo? That was awkward. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes and Ronaldo, man, they have some beef together, I think. Kubo 187, Ronaldo should not be at the World Cup. What do you mean he shouldn't be at the World Cup? Supreme says Portugal might have the strongest team in the world and has all done coaching now. Fernando Santos ball C. Ronaldo will be the top scorer, even if it's all penalties. I don't think so, though. Santos gonna have to turn up. Yeah, like I said, guys, it's all coming down to Fernando Santos. Will he be able to get the best out of this Portuguese team? Because my big criticism of Portugal is that they've always been so defensively good. But when it comes to attacking in midfield, they always disappoint. And guys, let's be real, guys. When it comes to big games, Portugal just don't deliver, man. That's also another criticism I have. Like, look at the games that they have been leading up to the World Cup. Like, look at this. Like, in the Nations League, all they needed was a draw at the top of the group, and they couldn't even get a draw against Spain. And then in the World Cup qualifiers, they just needed a draw to, like, secure qualification, and they lose at home to Serbia. I know people are going to tell me it's a World Cup, so they're going to turn out more. They're obviously more, they'll be more prepared. But even still, man, I don't know, man. It's not a very safe approach, and they're very, very defensive, man. It's very defensive. And guys, let's be real, guys. Portugal could honestly win this World Cup if they had a different coach. Okay, so yeah, Portugal, man. Let's see what they do in this year's World Cup because there's gonna be a lot of pressure and expectations upon them, and they better deliver, man. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and read some of your comments. Portugal is going to always go 1-0, try to hold on for dear life. It's so frustrating. I'm calling it right now. Ronaldo step over and crazy is coming our way. We'll see about that. Sanchez should do a Wenger. Portugal blew it against Spain. Dang it. Pukki should coach Portugal. And Versi round, to be fair. Portugal not all that great, in my opinion. I should coach Portugal. Portugal can still win it. It's very hard to predict because you're always expecting them to flop. Alvarez a coach, Pukki, and I show speed. ISIS to managers. Oh man, that'd be a great idea actually. So that'll be fire. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and move on to South Korea, guys. So how many more squads? We got 2 more, and then we're done. And then also got some statistics, and then we'll head out. Dang, we've been here for a long time, guys. South Korea. Nearly 2 hours, man. Nearly 2 hours. So let's look at the South Korea squad. So you got Kim Sang-gu, Yang Yoon Jong-gu, Kim Jin-soo, Kim Min-jae, Jung Won-yoon, Wong Le-bom, Son, Park, Cho, Lee, Hong, Song, Kim, Wong, Ne, Lee, Kim, Kwon, Jo, Kwon, Kim, Cho, Jing, Song. Yeah, I didn't pronounce the last name, guys. It was just, I would probably butcher. So, I mean, look at the South Korea team. They have some great players. I'm looking at the players, like, obviously, I think Wong Ki-chun is good. Son Heung-min is obviously good. Kim Min-jae is good. And I believe it, I'm mistaken. I think this guy, who was it? Yeah, this no, no, was wait, who was the keeper? Who was the keeper in the last World Cup, guys? For oh yeah, it was this guy, Jo Hong Yu. I remember now. He was really good against Germany. I remember. So yeah, I mean this South Korea team, man, they got some great players. But the problem with the South Korea team is just they just don't look like there's not a lot of European based players, which is kind of worrying. Like almost most of their players are local based, which obviously isn't bad, but they don't have many European based players, which is kind of worrying. Like Clay Kang Eng is good. But yeah, I mean they have a good team, man. They have a good team. It's a pretty decent team they have here, and so let's see what they can do. Um, at the World Cup, and yeah, I don't have high expectations for South Korea, man. Because I have seen some people say that South Korea can advance, but it's going to take a tall task to advance from this group. So we'll see what happens. Okay, let me read some of your comments. Albert should coach Portugal. I'll coach Spain. South Korea looking really good. The almighty Kim Wall. Spain selection is bad. I'll be Iraqi assistant manager. UE beat South Korea, so whatever. South Korea draw / beat UE are better than Kuba. Wow. I had South Korea against second, but not anymore. Kuba Wall plus Kim Wall plus a distant midfield plus a duo Son and Wong will be good. South Korea drew with Uruguay a few months ago after the World Cup 2022. Wait, 2002? Oh yeah, I think you're right. No, wait. Yeah. Oh wait, no, wait. 2002, you mean? Zeus. Go back to Greece, Zeus. South Korea's strong squad isn't that strong on my. Other than Son, Min, and Jay, none of them are really standing out. They've not been that convincing like East friendlies too. Third time's the charm. Korea goes against Brazil around 16. Lol. Kubo, get me some water, please. Kubo eligible be a ball boy at the World Cup. Where is my Tabalu? South Korea's squad is worth around 140 million, and Son is half of that. Dang. Why would I, if I can claim drain UE? 2018, they drew 2-2. Oh, 2018. I see what you mean now. Okay. But it's a friendly, man. So let's see if the real deal. But, I want South Korea to do well. I would like to see upsets. But, yeah, I mean, as Supreme said, this South Korea team, it looks decent, but it doesn't look that good, in my opinion. Like, I'm not that impressed with this team. And now, finally, the last national team we have here. The last one we got here is Uruguay. Okay, so let's go look at the Uruguay team. So we got Fernando Muslera, Jose Jimenez, Diego Godin, Ronaldo Araujo, Vecino, Bentancur, Nicolas de la Cruz, Facundo Pellistri, Luis Suarez, De Rescata, Darwin Nunez, Sebastian Sosa, Guillermo Verla, Lucas Torreira, Federico Valverde, Matias Oliveira, Matias Vinha, Maxi Gomez, Sebastian Cotes, Facundo Torres, Edinson Cavani, Martin Caceres, and Sergio Rochette, Augustin Conabo, Manuel Ugret, and Jose Luis Rodriguez. So as you guys can see, Ronaldo Araujo is in the squad. He was actually expected to miss the World Cup, but I believe I heard reports saying that he will only play the knockout stage games if Uruguay makes it qualifies for the knockout stage. But yeah, this Uruguay team is still good. I mean, you still have the likes of Jose Maria Jimenez. I think Diego Godin he's not that good anymore. He used to be good, but not that good anymore. And then yeah, Pellistri is good. De La Cruz. De Rescate is good in my opinion. He's a very underrated player. Luis Suarez as well. And then Darwin Nunez as well. And they got Sebastian Sosa making his first and be in the squad as well. And then you have this new keeper. Rochette is now the first choice keeper, I believe. It's not no longer Muslera. Muslera is no longer the first choice, I believe. And so you still have like Maxi Gomez, Edinson Cavani, and yeah, Darius Scott, man, this guy is a baller. This guy is very underrated, guys. Look out for this guy, man. De La Cruz, Bentancur, Federico Valverde. He's also good too. He's also a very good player. And yeah, we'll see what we'll see what Uruguay can do at this year's World Cup. So let me read some of your comments. Also, Pookie, clean water, okay. Clean water, okay. Kuba, don't be Andrew Tate, act like sparkling is a top G. Dorna, down, right. Origin second team, ice cold, clean water, then you can't breathe there. Uruguay haven't convinced me since they've qualified. They have a new manager who got them through qualifiers, but these last fixtures are not it. Yeah, Uruguay, they haven't really been that great in the last couple of games. So, for me, I see Uruguay at the very most a round of 16 exit. I don't see them getting past the round of 16, as my personal opinion. Zeus Gonzalez says Uruguay is my dark horse team. FB7, Cafe, and Hetu Shakudij. Uruguay and gaining past Brazil. Low to get second. Georgian Dare Scott is my breakup player. I would have called it Diego Rossi. I think South Korea could give some good games to each of their opponents. Uruguay's defense is very old, looking worse than Belgium, in my opinion. Um, yeah, Uruguay's defense is kind of looking shaky, man. And it's so good that they got Araujo to be back because Araujo being back is such a big. Araujo is such a huge presence because Diego Godin is basically, I'd say, he's pretty much finished. And you still have Jose Maria Jimenez, who's very injury prone. And yeah, the defense for Uruguay is looking very shaky, man. It's looking very shaky. Also, be a water boy did not hurt me in life. Originated from water, and I could be called shark and eat you all. Federico Valverde is in the form of his life very dangerous. Hard to judge this Uruguay team. I haven't been impressed with them in a while, but Valverde will be one to watch. Uruguay destroyed Canada. Musa the real deal. Kuba, why are you preaching? Why are you preaching? Okay, let's go look at some of the stats real quick. And then we'll look at some of the stats real quick, and then we'll head out. So let's look at the statistics real quick. So as you guys can see, the oldest outfield player we have, it is Atiba Hutchinson. He is the oldest player. Actually, let me put a timestamp for this stuff. Okay. And then we also have Yusa Makoko, who's the youngest. And the goalkeeper oldest one is Alfredo Talavera. Youngest is Simon. Dang, not going to see. And oldest captains Atiba Hutchinson. And the youngest captain is Harry Kane, 29 years old. Oldest coach of this year's World Cup is Louis Van Gaal. And the youngest coach is Lino Scaloni. As you guys can see, these players by represented by top league system. So England, we have 163 players. Spain, you got 86. Germany, 81. Italy, 70. France, 58. USA, 36. Saudi Arabia, 35. Qatar, 33. Belgium, 24. Mexico, 23. Netherlands, 19. Portugal, 19. Turkey, 19. Costa Rica, 16. So, very, very interesting there. And the player representation by club. We got most players play at Bayern Munich, followed by Manchester City and Barcelona, 16. Al Sadd, 15 players. Manchester United with 14. Real Madrid with 13. Chelsea and Al Hilal with 12. And then 11 players come from Tottenham Hotspur, Paris Saint-Germain, Borussia Dortmund, Juventus, Ajax, and Atletico Madrid, and Arsenal, Sevilla being 10-10. And then players representation by club confederation, we have 72% play in UEFA, 13% play in AFC, 9% play in CONCACAF, 2.53 play in CONMEBOL, and 2.05 play in Africa. Average age of squad, 24 years old for Ghana, 25 for Ecuador, Spain, United States, 26 Cameroon, Canada, England, France, Germany, Morocco, Netherlands, Portugal, Qatar, Senegal, Serbia, Wales. And then 27 Argentina, Australia, Belgium, Brazil, Costa Rica, Croatia, Denmark, Japan, Poland, Saudi Arabia, South Korea, Switzerland, Tunisia, Uruguay. At 28, Iran, and Mexico. Coach representation by country, we have 3 from Argentina, Portugal, and Spain, 2 from England and France, and then 1 is from everyone else. So these are the stats, guys. These are the stats. So like I said, we're about to end the stream in a couple of minutes. You know, we've been here for around an hour and 48 minutes. So I think I've been here for a long time now. So before we head off, though, I'm going to go ahead and put the timestamps now before I forget. So I'm going to go ahead and just do it right now before I head off. So, yeah, guys. So the next live stream will be on Saturday. We'll be doing a World Cup preview. I'm going to invite you guys to come on. So it'll be at 12 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. So please try to join if you can. And yeah, as I said, guys, so Saturday we'll have the big World Cup preview. So I'm going to go ahead and put the timestamps below. And if you have any further questions for me, please ask them below because I'm going to be heading off in the next couple of minutes. So yeah, we had a good stream, man. A lot of you guys joined for today. It's been a good stream. So let me go ahead and put timestamps, man. A lot of timestamps to put. Jeez. All right. So as I said, guys, we're gonna be ending the stream soon. So let me go ahead and I'll read your some of your final messages real quick before we head off. Okay. Okay. So like I said, guys, do you have any final messages for me? Because I'll be reading some of your messages here. Okay, let me read from the very first comment. Musler, the real deal. Kabir preaching. Actually, let me just read these comments and I'll do the times. I'll finish the timestamps later. Okay. Raul will play right back for them, though. I mean, yeah, he'll probably will, but I still think he's an important part for the defense. You know, North Carolina call up. Question mark. Canada going down. Albert's not 2014 anymore, low. Frontline's better than all Uruguay attackers. For real, I will get with the times. Frontline the goat. I thought Pepe would be the oldest. Even Darwin. Yeah. Harry Kane, young captain. Dang. Saudi goated. Dude said Darwin, low. Outside, what the heck? Some Canadian guy is oldest. Outside of stack. Stop being sad. MP7. Bayern Munich's at the World Cup. That's not fair, low. Oh, wait, no. It's one of Mexico's goalkeeper. I feel bad for supporting Iran. Why is that, man, HKR? Pookie says he's 40. Ochoa says, there. Zeus says, who would support Iran? Ooh, hype is in. Zeus comes out people from Iran. Ochoa is now 40. Nunes to be top scorer. But the people from Iran hate Iran at the moment. He's 36. Zeus Gonzalez. I'm Iranian, but because of what's been going on, I feel bad for supporting the team. Al denied an invite from Qatar. Oh, okay. See, 37. How many AK players in the World Cup? I'm predicting a 4-4 draw for the first match. Oh my god. Is it Al Dahi arrested? Could no. Good job, Sebastian. Really no. As they got out. Oh, bye 80s from 4. Yeah, bye FB7. And Rec TV says 80. Hey 80, just dropping to say hi. We'll catch up the stream later. All right. I'll tell you the former holder for the most international goals record. You know, stop scoring. Everyone love and cry haters. Peace, people. Big up 80. Great job as always. FB7 wants to protest with me against Iran. USA, Wales, and England fans should so the Iranians. It's actually a good joke. Lol. Bye. Kubano says no. I don't want our team playing the World Cup. C80. Nunes over Lewandowski. Lau would never play for him. He's scared. National team met with the president. 80s number 4. Who do you think should replace Lirin at the World Cup? Oh, you mean, wait, hold up. Do you mean Iran? Mike, what do you, wait, hold up, what? Iran? What the heck is? You mean Iran? I'm really confused. Tell the team exactly by their name. FB7 going to Spain versus Germany, right? FB7 games. In that case, Israel should be qualifiers. Whoever has won La Liga, Prem, and Syria and has 5 Champions Leagues will win the World Cup. Iraq. Yeah, I'm going to Spain versus Germany. Yeah, Germany goes to Spain. Spain is just passing merchants. Germany 2-2 Spain. Yes, I mean Iran, of course. Lol. All right. Okay, last comment. I'll answer this comment, then I'll head out. I will say, who should replace Iran? I will say the United Arab Emirates, but I don't think Iran will be replaced. Okay, so yeah, like I said, guys. So as I said, I think we're gonna end up here for today. So thank you guys for watching today's stream. Remember, guys, to check out the videos on my YouTube channel. We're at 2,900 watch K hours. Very close to 3,000. So remember, guys, the goal is to get 4,000 watch hours before the end of the year. So as I said, thank you guys for watching. Remember, guys, to like the stream. Anyway, actually, let me see how many likes were on this today's stream, because I actually didn't check. And also subscribe if you're not here. And yeah, comment down below your thoughts on the replay. And let me know if you're watching the replay as well. Really do appreciate those that watch on the replay. Really does mean a lot. And yeah, let me go check how many likes we are on. So we are on 17 likes. Okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. We're at 18 likes now. 18 likes. Can we reach 20 before we head off? Can we reach 20 before we head off? So and yeah, so Pookie says he wants to be a mod. You know, that reminds me, we do need to get some new moderators on this piece. So I might make some of you guys a moderator here. And speaking of which, Kubo should be Kubo is a mod here. Okay, I'll see. I'll make a decision about that. But anyways, so thank you guys for watching today's stream. I hope you guys did enjoy. Remember, guys, on Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be doing a World Cup stream preview, and a lot of you guys to join the stream. And if you want to join that stream, please direct message me either on Twitter or on Discord. You can also email me as well. You can also message me on Instagram as well if you want, even though I don't really use Instagram like that. And so, yeah, that's going to be it for today. So I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.